have to get off the VPN. Hold on. I was like, why is it saying I'm disconnected?
Alright, we're live.
Are you streaming?
Yep.
Okay. Hello world.
Are you in Discord on your phone?
Yeah, it doesn't work on the laptop.
RIP.
Sorry about it.
It's all good. Oh, hey, there you are.
But yeah, I totally goofed on the whole freaking thing legit. When Raj asked me to do this, he sent me all like the links, the docs and stuff
Yeah?
for Looper and Concord. And me not knowing anything about this was like, okay, sounds good. So I hopped on it and I started diving in, and I got this dummy project set up with Concord and Looper, or just Concord, because Looper can run inside of Concord, right? Because Looper is a workflow, whereas Concord's just CI/CD, so that Concord can trigger the CI/CD, right? It's a workflow. And so I was like, sweet, awesome, right? And so I got this working. Got it. You go into Looper and you can see the process. Everything's created. The keys are all set up. It's pulling from GitHub. Everything's good. And the last step was getting it to deploy to Kubernetes, right? It to be actual deploy,
My,
right?
you're a tall
And
one.
then go into that
BCU.
meeting with Ganesh, and he's not showing us Git or Looper or Concord. He's showing us just WCNP with a kit file. I'm like, what is kit? So talk to Cal and talk to, what's his toes, Ganesh. Apparently, kit does all of that Looper and Concord and Slack and Kubernetes deployment all for you. All right.
Did you get credit for all these?
Yep. I was just following you around.
That's hilarious.
But anyway, so I need to learn how to do the kit stuff now, because Concord is manual, right? It's the open source version. Walmart has the internal kit stuff that
Can I
does it all
help you?
for you. It's all automated on our internal network, right?
You have a great day now.
Probably shouldn't talk about this on stream, so hopefully you're muted.
It's whatever. Nobody's gonna watch this. I put them all to unlisted.
I see.
Yesterday.
Pleased to meet you. Alrighty then.
So there's only one person will ever be able to watch them, which is the mod who's gonna review it, and they don't go through and listen to it. I can guarantee you that. Especially even if we die and don't get to 60, no one will ever see these. Which I'm not hoping for, but.
Did you get the next level class?
Yep.
Are you on the train already? Oh, frick.
You had enough time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know when it showed up. But yeah, so I need to do the kit stuff now. So I'm switching over this, and I was also, it'd be cool to make the back end of this rather than just having a create React app, have the front and back end. That way I can get it to all work together in this dummy project, but it's not necessary. Anyway, so I need to get this to work on the kit YAML files, right? So it'll automate deployment, automate resource management, right? Because in the kit file, I don't know how much you pay attention to when Ganesh is showing it. You literally pick and choose how many resources the application will require, minimum and maximum, right?
Yeah.
Before it generates another, like obviously you can exceed that number, right? If you only give it 200 megabits of memory and you use 300, it's not that it won't work. It'll create another node or pod. I think they're called pods, right, in Kubernetes. Anyway, it'll generate a second one, and then a third one, and then a fourth one. But you're giving it a max amount that one pod can use, right? So it's actually pretty freaking cool. Now that I'm deep diving into it, but like, go for it on the wrong side.
Hi, how are you?
Anyway.
Very good. Good day to you.
So, but goof, I've spent like 4 or 5 days on this,
Off
right?
the way.
And Cal did it in one, because he did the kit way. So, balls. Because Cal was just saying that he has to, I was probably messaging him because I was embarrassed. But Cal was saying that he has to get time clock maintenance on WCNP for MVP2.
That's Casey's project, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Cal did the back end of the whole application. Casey only did the front end,
That's
right?
true.
But yeah, Cal has to get it deployed because right now it's on Azure, but I don't even think it's in production yet. But he has to get it onto WCMP for second step. So he says he's kind of crunching, as well as they're probably gonna put him on the fix for the offline baloney.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Have you talked to ISP at all?
Nope.
Are they doing okay or?
Not that I've heard. I have no idea. They were able to. I did the fix for their associates, the Band-Aid, deployed that, and they're like, yeah, it looks like it's working. And I haven't heard from them since. They keep asking about the whole internal external URL thing. Well, they don't know that there's an extra. All they know is that they can't access it while on the VPN.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, wait, I thought this was the wrong house. This is the wrong house.
See, it's City Hall fan talking to the city architect. Bruh.
Rip.
Even I think I knew this quest is in Westfall, right? Yeah, it is. But yeah. Well, anyway, so there goes 4 or 5 days on the drain. How do I explain that to? I mean, not that he'll care. He'll be like, oh, okay. How can we avoid that next time?
Don't even tell him. Just say that you were working on it more, based on what Cal was doing. Like that's all he needs to know.
That's fair.
Like I don't.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at my cards this sprint, I don't even think that I'm gonna have time to do the ETM stuff because I have to wait for him to, because the ETM, shutting it down. Can't think of the word right now, but like D whatever, turning off ETM, that won't it won't be a problem until, or it won't be necessary until he's done, until everyone's using it, right?
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know. I don't think it matters. Probably shouldn't talk about this on stream, even if a dude doesn't listen.
Definitely get the rockets.
Why?
Because the other one is this. It's 50 armor. I can make that potion. I gave you 5 of them. And then what's the other one? It's like it doesn't scale.
The stamina or strength one, 4 strength.
Yeah, you don't need that. I can make that one as well.
28 damage doesn't really scale either.
This is true, but there's 15 of them.
Where'd you go?
I'm going out Stormwind, out to Goldshire. Do you need
Oh,
anything
you
else?
were just running? No, I just turned around. You were like 5,000 miles away.
I just turned to the quest and kept going. Yeah, I was gonna go do the.
A little bit more robotic on this computer, less smooth.
This is true.
Like the mouse and the keyboard. The actual game is running flawlessly. I'm surprised. Laptop's not even cooking like I was running Earn Start. Like Earn Start kicks up higher than this.
That's pretty funny.
Like literally, while you're running, come here.
Hold on.
Yeah, just do a follow
Yeah,
and then come check this out. Cause you know how like when Earn Start's running, like the fans kick up. Like I don't even hear anything. It doesn't feel hot. Like it's running like flawlessly on this. Like what? I'm thoroughly impressed.
Better than the Windows.
Oof. And yeah, I can literally just, I guess it's Command Tab, not Alt Tab. But I can totally like Command Tab out. I am thoroughly impressed. Way to go, Apple. Dang, dude, we just got 25 to all attributes. That Mark of the Wild's broken.
I didn't get it.
Bro, oh, it's 25 armor. What? Never mind. Lame.
Rip.
Yeah, I got it. GG, yeah. Has Mark of the Wild always been armor in Classic? I thought it was attributes.
It is level. The next rank is.
I thought it was always like 5 plus 5 to all attributes or something like that.
It is. So the first rank is only 25 armor. The next one's like 65 armor and plus 2 to all attributes. And then the next one, it like goes up from there, right?
Gotcha. See, I don't remember much of that Classic stuff. I only remember the Shaman stuff because that's all I played in Classic and Burning Crusade. I think I got a second character. I think I had a Blood Elf something in Burning Crusade, but that was it. It's because I shared an account, so I didn't have enough time to play 2 characters.
Oh, yeah. Dang it, I've goofed. You can't get the Murloc quest until after you get do the Rolf's Fate.
R.I.P.
Oh well, we're out leveling it anyways. We can go to do this, and then go do Hogger and the other one, all those quests over there. And then we can go to Loch Modan.
For Loch Modan. I can already make us some greens, bruh. We take all the cloth. Yeah, I totally forgot, just like you, that I was going to be tailoring. Or else I wouldn't have bought 3 bags.
I bought 3 as well.
For 15 silver, bro. I could have 15 more silver.
How much silver do you have right now?
I only have 16, so I would be at 31.
Oh, I have 29.
Well, my tailoring's at level 60, so I bought a ton of, you know, the training for tailoring.
Okay.
I don't know if you bought any training for alchemy.
I'm at 20 alchemy, and there's only 1 other potion I've learned how to make, and I don't have any earth root. Until right now,
Yeah.
this will be the first one. Hold on, there's some right here.
It probably wasn't necessary, but I literally got every single upgrade I could for tailoring, and most of them cost like 40 to 50 copper, so that added up. I have a whole list of maybe like 20 things.
There's 2 earth root right here.
Yeah, probably I spent like maybe 10 silver, maybe slightly less than 10 silver on just tailoring upgrades for shirts and crap that I'm never gonna wear or make. Yeah, it feels weird playing without, like, you know, your mouse, right?
Yeah.
Like whenever you play with someone else's mouse or like any other mouse than the one you're used to, it just feels strange.
Yeah, that's why I was so used to that one. That's why when I switched over to this one, I knew that this one would be better, right? But it was still weird getting used to on my hand. But now it's fine. 'Cause it's so heavy compared to that one, right? That one's so light.
Yeah, it's like almost not even there. It's nice that because World of Warcraft syncs your mods through Twitch, and then, or I guess like Twitch syncs your mods, and then World of Warcraft syncs all of your settings, so I didn't have to do anything between computers. Nice. Like, that's really cool.
Wouldn't have got that on the classic launcher.
Curse client? Oh yeah, on the classic launcher. Did you used to use the Curse client for your mods?
I did.
Yeah, back in the day.
It was better than the Twitch client.
Do you still use the?
Farewell.
You can't use the Curse client.
Oh, you can't?
No, Twitch bought it. That's why Twitch has add-ons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't know that.
I had
Need
to
help?
I had to
Travels.
delete everything on my computer and reinstall in order to use the Curse client. Do you remember that? Are you telling me about that?
No.
Yeah, they legit
It's
had. It was like I would click on the add-ons folder and it would just sit there and load and load and load, and it would never come up. And there were so many troubleshooting things that I did to try and fix it, and I couldn't fix it. And I contacted support, and they walked me through all these troubleshooting things, and I couldn't do it. And they're like, "Well, it just doesn't work on your computer." I'm like, "That's not how that works." Like, I uninstalled everything, all of my.
Did it reinstall Windows?
Yeah, I reinstalled Windows. I deleted everything and reinstalled Windows. to get it to work. Because it's like I can't do it manually. It's too like updating mods every time sucks, right?
Mhm.
And then keeping ones up to date and stuff. Dang it. Oh, dang it. A withered staff. Is that better than yours?
What?
The staff I just picked up.
No, I have a green. Well. Ooh, chest.
Yep. Boo.
Ooh, 11, bro. You do get F. Oh, there's 2. I didn't see the second one.
Keck.
What do I get?
Garbage.
Oof, bunch of white or grays. Oof, those pants are actually better than what I have. It's sad. That's sad as 12 armor is. Oh, man. Where's Roll? Oh, yeah. R.I.P. Roll. Did you already do it?
Yeah. Only 2 guards' names that I remember. Only 2 guards who don't have an in-game mod because they're dead.
Forever.
Hit chance is hot
You-
trash.
Are you fighting stuff over there?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna follow me. I don't know where you're going.
Picking up wood?
Okay.
There was 4 over here.
Oh,
I had 0.
well, that's fair.
You've been sniping them all. Oh shoot, I'm under attack. I'll get a little closer to you. Just in case.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Eat my staff. Parry this, you filthy casual. Oh, is that guy healing off me? What the hell?
Do you want to just go across the lake and kill Defias there?
Let me finish the wood. And then, yeah, that's fine. Oh, did you get that one over there? Oh, there's one there too.
I wasn't planning on getting the hit chance, but man, I miss a lot.
Are you looking at the damage meter right now?
No?
What does it say for you?
That was open.
Oh, okay. Are you using recap?
Yeah.
Are you talking to someone?
No?
I just hear you spamming keys.
Oh, that was me. I'm enabling recount. You're beating me now.
I'm at 65%. That's why I was like, are you good? Or am I just God? Like, what is this? Now, I'm not gonna sit here and like judge, because obviously Mage is broken at low levels. Ooh! Main hand rip.
2 energy off, backstab.
Yeah, I'm gonna disenchant that since you can't really use it on your offhand. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of keep hearing you in person, not like hearing your Discord.
I'm not actually wearing the headset.
Oh, makes sense.
It's sitting on the ground in front of me.
On the ground or on the table?
On the table. It's like right here. Like it should be really close, but
It doesn't sound like you're far away, but like I can definitely tell sometimes it's picking you up and sometimes it's
Tiger's Eye. Yeah, I'm beating you on damage. Dang it. It's okay.
not on my screen, dude. I'm at 58%.
It's going down from what it was last time.
Oh yeah. I was killing stuff while you were picking up wood. Makes sense. I mean, it's not a competition. I was just genuinely curious.
Oh, it's a competition now. I've enabled it.
Oh shoot! I always have it on just because I'm curious. But maybe it's a competition that I can step up.
You can step up. You can go. Oom is what you can do.
Ooh, I mean, if they stop resisting me, damn it. As well, it's if you attack them when I'm not even there, it doesn't count, right? Like, if I attack them when you're not there, it's like we have to attack the same person, same exact time. That's how you get the true scale. I really don't care. I only asked because I was curious. I was like, is something going on? Are you AFK? I just got my first one, and you're at 4.
Skills. Melee is my top damager. So you can burst this thing down before I even get to it.
In theory, yeah. So then I have to sit out of combat for 30 seconds to get mana.
That's true. That's when
I mean, once I hit level 20, I can literally nuke. I can literally like 3-shot people at level 20, but I have to heal or I have to mana every single time after even just one freaking at level 20 if I want to burst something. Right? That's the problem with mage. Between like level 20 and like level 35, it's really hard to, you know. Especially during dungeons when your group just wants to keep moving, you're like, sorry, fam.
It's hard because if you attack something first, then I have to like run all the way up to it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I think
that's these guys are slowing me, which sucks.
Well, it's also silly because they're ranged, so they're not running at me like most people would. You just hit them halfway, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'll do it on current fight. I did 106 damage on that guy. You did 77. You've done 90. You're freaking nuking this dude. Okay, you did. I'm done. You did 128, and I did 78.
Oh, I didn't even use my nuke.
That was a fat crit. Hey,
I crit up for 68 with my fire blast. That wasn't even my fireball. Dude, that guy got murdered. Oh, I'm out of here. Oh, I was laughing.
I did all the damage on that one.
I had no mana. I was running at him to hit him with my staff. Are you done? Okay, you got 6. I only have 1. What is this one? Remember, so it can give you like a buff or something.
No, it's for I think Paladin quest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can't click on it even.
I know there's some things in the world that give you a buff.
Yeah, so in one of the D&D one-shots that I ran, I had them try and find the lost guards, but instead of murlocs, it was corrupted kobolds, because kobolds are in D&D, but murlocs aren't, right? And then they had to figure out why it was corrupted, and then they came to this island, right? It was literally the same exact layout of the map, except it was different names, right? And then instead of just being like all these stones, we're actually like a summoning portal for some demon or whatever. It's pretty cool. And so they had to stop the cultists that were trying to summon this demon. I did another D&D campaign based off of the. I don't know if you know this one. It's the. It's in the Cataclysm, the new Cataclysm quests in Red Ridge. There's a point where you get like a gnomish device that can mind control. And you have to like mind control an Etten. You ever played that one?
I don't know. No problem. I mean, if you said Red Ridge? Yeah, I don't. That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Yeah. So I had them do that, and it was like, but I told them Ettins have 2 heads in D&D, right? So I told them it was an ogre, and like they had a gnome come and like give them the mind control device, and the whole plan, it was like really big helmet basically, and the whole plan was like somehow get this on the ogre's head and mind control it so that you can, you know, get it to do whatever. Yeah, that was a factor.
70.
Yeah. But then the whole surprise was it's an Ettin. It has 2 heads, and you have 1 helmet. So what are you gonna do, basically? All right, we can go. How much do you have? You only have 1
Maybe
left.
one more.
All right, let's just wait here then.
I still need wood though. Need 3 more.
Yeah, same.
Let's see, you're sniping now.
Dang it, there's another person here now.
2 of us and everything. We can find a creep.
Yeah, let's separate. I'll go over to this side.
Yeah, just let me know. Find him. Oh, I see one. You literally walked right past him.
I did? Oh, he spawned. Got it? Nope.
Nope.
This one right here. Tink.
Oh, wow.
Did you hit that dude?
No!
Dude, I murdered that guy.
I went to freaking cast a spell and didn't even finish my crossbow. You just murked him. You annihilated that boy. Did you like double crit? Or
Yeah,
what?
so looking at it, my Sinister Strike crit twice. So I did 3 Sinister Strikes. Okay, look, I killed him in 3 melees, 3 Sinister Strikes, and 1 throw.
Wow.
And he even dodged one of my melees, but the other one crit. That's why. So 1 crit for 41, 1 hit for 19. So that's my main hand and offhand. I didn't even get another thing out. And then both of my Sinister Strikes crit.
That was good. I need 3 more wood.
Yeah, the Prowlers and stuff.
Work.
Just a lucky crit. That's why I feel like something's a little weird. Because a lot of the times when I miss, it'll miss like 3 in a row all at once. And then it won't again. You know what I mean? Part of me thinking like, and even like dodge, right? Where, remember that time that when we were both on rogues and we both like dodged
Yeah.
like everything for 1 second he dodged. So I'm like, what if it's calculated based off of like, all right, you have a this % chance of dodge, so now every second. The last 2 attacks I missed on that, and I still pretty much killed all of them.
Well, once I get my frostbolt cooldown to like 1.3, I'll be working.
But then it goes up again, doesn't it?
Nope. Well, I think in the end, I think at 60 is 1.5. Okay, so maybe it does go up a little bit. But yeah, once you get 5 talents into that first thing, because your frostbolt's your main damage up until like. Actually, I think your frostbolt's pretty much always your main damage.
Yeah, frostbolt's your main damage always. Alright, I need 2 more woods. I see that you're finished.
I think there's a couple things that you put on for like fire, and then you also want to like for dungeons you mix in like arcane missiles when you can. But like for the most part, yeah, it's because I'm going arcane frost, right? Like
yeah,
primarily arcane stuff, right? But I'm going to be burning frost, so
yeah. And you
so,
go into arcane mainly just for the hit chance, right? There's a hit chance
Yeah.
in there. You want to go
I think it's what?
around? Let's turn in these 2 first, and then we can go like to the east of.
I think there's the last 2 on this side, right?
Yeah, so we can just go around the side of the camp and kill prowlers and bears.
Bears.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Get a ding off of this? No. I would need 1,000. I'm not getting 1,000. We'll ding off of protect the frontier though.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Red shirt time.
My robe just goes right over it.
Oh yeah. You can see my sleeves.
I also put on the belt. You can see the belt more than you can see. Like, you can't even see the robe on me, but you can see the vest, but you can see the belt.
Marked!
You annihilated that fool.
Yeah, I think because I don't have the because I don't have the talent yet for backstab, and I do for Sinister Strike. Sinister Strike is actually more damage. 'Cause I can...
So weird hearing, like not hearing the game.
What was that?
You can get the speed bump.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird not hearing the game. I don't have game audio on.
Oh.
Since I'm listening, or I'm in Discord on my phone. You turn this into the Guard Thomas guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need to start on here. There's a bear.
There are bears on this side. And there's normally earthroot around this tower. Oh look, there's a bear.
Bear. Oh, back rib.
Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call. It's right for the car.
Good.
Hello? Hey, how you doing?
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend. Be careful.
Yeah, okay. I'm really sorry about that. That is my bad. I bought the car secondhand from someone else, and there wasn't much paperwork and stuff like that, so I didn't really catch the year on it. Right. Yeah. Yeah. What is the mileage on the newer one? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Do you need any more like down payment or anything, or? Right. No, that's totally my bad. Okay. Yeah, the 500 extra is fine for the newer one. That's totally fine. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Thank you. Bye. Oh frick! I goofed.
Have some chat, boys.
Well, so I don't know the year of that car, right? And so he's like, "What year is it?" I'm like, 2007, I think. I'm not sure. That was my answer, right? And so when he ordered a new transmission for it, that's the year he put in. He bought a 2007 Subaru transmission, right? And so he got it, and today he's going to put it in, and it's not the right year. He can't put it in, right?
What year is it?
It's a 2009.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so it's like he's like, I can't put this one in, and so I have to order another one. But the 2009 is a little more expensive. It's like $500 more. And I have to return this other one, and because I'm returning it, it's like a $250 fee to return. But I'll cover that. That's no problem. And I was like, oh, this hurts. Because it was totally my fault. I goofed, right? I just didn't check the year.
How did he find out what year it was? Just pull up the VIN?
Well, he found out that it was wrong because he was in the process. He put the transmission works, right? It's the electrical stuff that changed. So he did everything. He put the entire new transmission in, and then went to do the electrical work, and that was not compatible.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he did all the work, and then all except the electrical, and then found out this is not a 2007. This is a 2009.
Wowzers.
Yeah, it hurts. I feel bad because I talked to him on the phone, right? And I was asking like, hey, do you do the only time that we talked about the year was like on the phone, the very first call. Like, it's not like I gave him the year when I dropped off the car, right, and wrote it down or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, this is just in his notes when I was asking like, hey, do you guys do transmission work on Subarus? And he was like, what year? And I'm like, 2007 or something. And that's the number he wrote down. And then he never asked me again. And so, yeah, that's where we're at.
Ouch, dude. That hurts.
Yeah, I feel bad. But I don't know the car's year, right? Like,
How do you not?
what?
How do you not?
I don't know. It's old. That's all. It's like, I know the year of mine, right? Like the Subaru, because I bought it and I went through the negotiations process. I didn't do any of that for this one, right?
Your dad bought it, right?
Yeah, my dad bought it and then sold it to me.
Ding.
Congrats. So, yeah, you're a bit behind me right now. I don't know why.
What's your XP?
1,950.
What? I'm at 700. How are you that high? It must be
The
something.
road quest. How many? Because mine was it was a 3-parter. It was a go talk to this person in Ironforge, complete that quest. go do this thing, talk to the guy by Nomergon, and that was a completed quest as well. And then it was return to Ironforge. So it was three. It was a three-parter.
Mine was a two-parter. Mine was just get the quest in the thing and then kill it, or then find it in that Nobergan place. That's all I had to do. Makes sense. So you're a quest ahead of me, basically.
Gosh dang it! Last second, this dude aggroes.
You're welcome. Bro, we should have. I didn't even think of it. We should have just stopped there and gotten new abilities at Goldshire.
Oh dang it! I didn't think. We need to do that. We're gonna do Hogger. It's totally worth getting new abilities, right?
Alright, plus we probably should stop. We have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. Are we gonna try and just AFK for a minute on stream and then do this meeting real quick, or?
I bet it's only gonna last 10 minutes, maybe 15. So
There's
it's
no
up
way
to
it
you.
lasts 15. I say we try it if you're down.
I mean, I don't see myself getting much WCMP stuff done today. So
Yeah, I get.
tomorrow I don't think I'll be able to play. I really do need to get stuff done.
No, that's fine.
But,
Tomorrow during work, you don't think you'll play.
oh yeah, I'll be on. Dude, last night, man, I went to bed at 9:15. I was done. I was tired. Been in the sun all day carrying around kids. I was like, I cannot do it. I'm sorry.
Did you awake in the morning refreshed?
No, I didn't.
No.
I guess I was just that. I expected to be, and I was not. I'm still tired, but I also just worked out, so maybe that's why. But
Oh, I get Parry. That's huge.
I get Conjure Food level 2, which is useless. Dampen Magic, which is useless. Soul Fall. Oh, I get Fireball rank 3. There we go. That's actually something.
I got Kick, Backstab rank 2, which is an extra 15 damage on Backstab, so actually really good. Because all it does is go from weapon damage plus 15 to weapon damage plus 30. So that's really good. And then Parry, what is my parry chance? 0%? Hello?
Soul Fall. I need to buy a bunch of light feathers.
How is it 0%? That can't be right.
Who do you buy light feathers? No, you have to find light feathers. That's right.
Ah, there it is. Dude, holy crap, what the heck? My dodge chance is super high. My dodge chance is 19.5%.
I don't have an add-on to see that, so no idea.
I didn't know that it was that high. And then my parry chance is like 4.5. So basically 25% of all melee attacks won't hit me. That's pretty good.
I thought we wanted to stop here.
Oh, yeah. We can make it to Goldshire, or make it to the quest person before the meeting.
Alright. Mm.
What's the message I just got?
What?
Him Manchu. Hey, speaking of ISP.
They message you?
Oh, jeez, this is bad.
What happened now?
In my time clock, they have me at Walmart React Native Web View as a peer dependency, and they want to use just React Native Web View.
For theirs?
Yeah, because they're already using, they say in our app we're already using React Native Web View.
That's a problem.
Yeah, we can't right now because of Electrode.
Well, that's not true. We can just make another version.
Yeah, but we're not, well, yeah.
What?
We can.
Just release another, just change the web view that we're using to the one that they're using, and then run a looper job, and then give them that version. I mean, it's less than ideal, but once Walmart goes React
Well,
Native,
I'll need to talk to him and ask basically how critical this is.
they can't use it. They can't use it.
Well, they've been using it up to this point. I don't know what else it is. And there's not really. I mean, it's all the same functionality, unless they need a specific version of React Native WebView, right? Okay.
Did Jared or George ever give you a timeline on when they're switching to React Native?
No, they did not. All right, I'm putting my headphones down. I'm gonna join the meeting.
I'm just gonna leave Discord.
Okay.
Obviously, it's different. Anyway.
Of what? Control S, my dude. Just Control S, my dude. Turns off the sound. No, you can just. There's a setting in the Willowcraft settings to just turn off sound and background. Oh, background, got it. Hello. Yeah, the Tenzin fix is, yeah. Yeah, it does. Although, it shouldn't affect Puppeteer tests. Okay, yeah, you can't test these on Puppeteer because it's based on when you do a punch for mobile. Yep. impossible to do. You can't. We're not. There's no mobile punching on desktop. I think also in this release is the Band-Aid for the ISP team. Let's see what else. I think that's it. No, I don't think so. You can open these. There's just 2 PRs, yeah. Well, there's unit test, or 3. It hasn't been merged into development. My bad. Cal approved it. Here, I'll merge it in. Done. Okay. The only way to test it is manually by setting the location of your phone to somewhere inside of a store, and then the time zone of your phone to a different time zone that store is. And then you'll see the error not being able to clock. We don't have any automated tests to test for this because we can't do mocking in the Me at Walmart tests to be able to do that. Yes, I could, yeah. Yeah, but that would still be considered a manual test, but yeah, it's possible. That would be just the way to do it so that you don't have to set the geolocation, just be there, actually be there. We just have to update Sage to include that as the pilot stores. Well, you can't set the time zone. Okay, hold on. You might be able to for local manual testing of the Appian tests, but you can't once we get to Sauce Labs and test object. So those tests would only be able to be run locally, which at that point just do it manually, right? Because the whole point is to be able to run those tests over hundreds of devices. Is there anything else from the your guys' side, Cal? Was there any? Yeah, and for ISP, we're calling just that work brain response, which is the, so that's a little different too. So if we wanted to build the same, oh, right. Basically, we're letting people clock in and out with nothing but their win number. Well, what do you have for non-home office? Okay, store number and win number, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So my thing, when it was first proposed this morning, it sounded like it was going to be a lot like, oh, we made the 3-in-1 call and it failed, so we have none of their information. It shows up and they can see, oh, I have no punches today, but because it failed, show all 4 buttons just in case, right? Right. So, but if it's going to be like a separate screen and it will straight up tell them like these ones failed, then okay. But at the same time, I mean, we have intermittent failures of of the 3-in-1 service that aren't like outages, right? So what's going to be the difference between an intermittent failure that happens, one out of every, 10,000 or less or whatever? Right. Okay. Well, we currently do. Yeah. Okay. Is it for whatever reason? Like, what if there's an invalid input for some reason, and we get a different error back? Right, and that's I don't know, because if we do it for mobile, like, do we include for mobile like a thing saying try and refresh, or I mean, I don't know. The whole basically what we're doing here is we will never see an error screen again. It will always be an open box with four buttons and an error message saying try and, if you need to do punches, still do this, right? Because we had entire stores that were down for the entire day. Yeah, exactly. That's the main difference. Worth bringing. Front end hacks to fix a terrible back end. If you, if you do changes on the front ends 3 and 1, well, actually no, they're separated out, huh? We have the get mobile session, which is different, so. So we basically set off to false then, and then set that to true. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think even if we choose not to, we're gonna have to do work on this. Well, let's see. There might be. You don't even have the environment set up. It's hard to tell, right? new ETC, right? Right. So they have all the normal in-store options to be able to fall back on.